What's going on? Back with another one. It's episode 4. I'm doing some local driving today, some in-city driving in the inner city of Indianapolis. Had some bad weather yesterday, but as you see, the highways are pretty clear. I'm going right now. I'm going to get loaded in a loading rack in Clermont, Indiana. Then I'm gonna deliver my first load. So the side streets are pretty bad, but as you see, the highways are pretty good. Those brand new tires I bought definitely come in handy on days like this. I guess it's supposed to be snowing later on this evening, I guess, into tomorrow. So I definitely want to get in and get out as fast as I can. In a safe manner, that is. I hope you enjoyed your last couple of days. I enjoyed my day off. Got a chance to relax. Making preparation for my vacation coming up next month. Actually looking forward to getting back out here. Getting back to the money. So right now I'm on 465. Heading around past the airport exit. I'll tell you what, I do not like working in the rain, that's for sure. I think I'd rather work in the snow than the rain, because I don't like being wet. That is for sure. But, nevertheless, no matter what the weather, I'm thankful I have work. In these times, a lot of people aren't able to work. A lot of people are losing their homes. So I'm definitely grateful I'm able to get out here and continue going on my path to reach my dream, that is for sure. I'm definitely grateful. So today, when I go into the loading rack, you'll be able to see me pull into the loading rack. Show you what it looks like as I pull up to it. Now, I can't have the phone on while I'm loading, but I can, you can see as I pull up to the rack what it looks like. Many people don't know what it looks like where we get the fuel at before we put it in the ground. Where I'm going now is where we go load the trucks at. So you can go to the gas station and get your fuel every day. Without us, no one moves. Without me doing what you're about to see, you won't be able to go to your local gas station and fill up your car and truck. So I'm gonna drive here. I'll get back at you once I get there. So that way you don't have to just sit there and watch me driving the entire way. I'm almost here, about 12 minutes away. So I'll get back at you in a moment. I'm back, I'm almost here. I was noticing some drivers on the highway, some semi-drivers and speed. It's like I noticed I remember 15 years ago when I first started, I think it was always bad drivers, but it's like, man, it's like nowadays, it doesn't matter how bad the weather is, people just speed, man, uncontrollably. That's one thing I take my job very seriously, and I try to make sure I drive with care. I try to make sure I keep people's family in mind. I don't, I've had a very good career, and I've never hurt anyone while I've been in these trucks, and I take that very serious. And I just wish more truck drivers did the same, because we would have less accidents. And it's like, man, I was going 58 and a 55, and a semi passed me, had to be going at least 80. And I'm just like, why? Like, what? Where are you going where you have to go that fast? I just think it's insane. I mean, I value my life and I value other people's lives. And I remember early on when I started driving, I remember seeing in companies I was at, years ago, they would show us clips of drivers getting in head-on collisions with cars, and it's like I had a very clear image of the destruction that these trucks can cause. And I'm glad I seen those images early on, because in my career I've kept that with me, and I've never wanted to be the cause of someone losing a family member. I'm always taking that personal, so I pride myself in being an excellent driver with an excellent record, and that served me well, especially now that I'm going into the owner side of things. A year before I get I'm applying for my authority. I've already done that. I'm waiting for my MC number, and I think that my good record definitely helped me out as far as now that I'm getting my own thing. If you have a bunch of tickets and a bunch of accidents, the last thing you want to do is get your own authority. That's for sure. That's the last thing you want to get, because your insurance costs will be through the roof. So here's the city of Clermont, where I'm going to load at. It's the last day of the year, my last day to make money on my settlement. So how it works, when you're an owner-operator in the fuel business, you'll have a dispatcher. Now, unless you have your own authority, then you get your own loads. But me, I have a dispatcher, so he'll send me a text message the night before. So I looked at my phone. I have two cell phones. The one I shoot my videos on is the one I use for my trucking. He'll send me my text message, let me know where I'm going. I got two loads so far, two local loads. Well, one's local, one's in Noblesville, where I live at. I live in a town called Noblesville, Indiana. Well, anyway, I got two stops, and then he'll give me more as the day goes on when I let him know I'm ready for another load. I think the most loads I've done in one day is about 6, and that was all local loads. So the key is, when you're an owner-operator delivering fuel, your goal should be $1,000 a day. That should be your goal. Some days you'll get more, some days you'll get less, but that should be your goal. Like today will be $1,000 day for sure for me, which would be good. I'll end well. I'll end the month off well. So I should actually, as far as, he told me it's busy today, so I may even squeeze out $1,100 for the day. Now I was sitting at home, my W-2s came. I said W-2, sorry. My 1099 came, and I was able to look at how much I grossed last year during the pandemic. Now, this is gross, but my gross for the year was right under $200,000. And I realized in that moment, the pandemic cost me about $120,000. So if it wasn't for the pandemic, I would have made gross, my company would have made about $320,000. So the pandemic definitely cost me a lot. But I am blessed to say I still was able to work. I don't know why this truck is sitting here. Before I pull in, this is where we pull in at the loading rack. They got this truck out here. Not sure why he's sitting the truck right there. Look like he's coming now. I didn't want to open that gate with that truck being there. Come on, sir. That's not a good place to park when you know trucks are coming in here. Gave him a little friendly horn. I didn't want to be blowing at him using the loud truck horn. I try to tell guys a lot, you know, these truck drivers. If you're a truck driver, you see truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers are real aggressive, and they think because they're in this big machine that they can be jerks and push people around. It's like, man, you know, you still have to be nice to people. You know, I try to make sure I'm always nice to people. Hey man, how you doing? Doing good. I'm glad y'all had me go over there that day and went and checked it out. Yeah, it wasn't no big deal. He drained it out. Yeah, well, yeah, he got it all out. Okay. But yeah, man, I definitely don't want to be the cause of nobody else, you know, having an explosion or nothing like that. Oh yeah. That's why I always, no matter what, if I do something, I always let them know, man. There you go. That's oh yeah. All right, man. Okay, thanks. It's one of the operators I was talking to. I try to also have a good relationship with these operators at these loading racks. If anybody watching my videos, if you ever become a fuel hauler, one of the guys you don't want to piss off, or the guys you don't want to piss off, are the operators at the loading racks, because they have the power to stop your money. They definitely can put you out of the loading rack. So you just want to have good working relationships with people. You definitely want to be able to get along with people, you know, and be respectful, man. Just make your money. Like I'm only going to be here for a certain amount of time. I didn't show Harlem Fuel to be here forever. You know, it was a stepping stone to move on. You know, this is just what I chose to do to get me to the next level. You know. But anyway, here's the loading rack. This is my favorite lane I pull into. Today I'm loading 7,500 regular gallons and 1,000 premium. So what we do is we pull up, set your brakes. Some racks you can leave your truck running. This particular rack, they want you to cut your truck off. So I just like to follow the rules. So I cut mine off. Then certain racks, they'll have certain PPE you need to wear. The clothing we wear is fire tart. And it's used so that way if there's a fire, it will supposedly, I haven't tried it. I'm not gonna light myself on fire and see if it works. But supposedly it's supposed to keep you from burning alive. So I make sure I follow it. I wear the crap. This one here, they don't require you to wear long sleeves. I don't know why, but in the summertime, guys will be out here, we'll have on short sleeves and stuff like that, but I still wear the long sleeves just because I like to be safe. You know, if something happens, I want to make sure I can make it home. So what we do is we get out. Now this is not a pre-trip. My pre-trip is already done. But get out, you dump your tires. This is what the loading rack looks like. Now this is an old trailer. Now, how the trailers normally work, they'll have an indicator here where it'll let you know what you're hauling. And normally you can switch it to say, oh, I'm hauling premium, diesel, or regular fuel. This is an old piece of shit trailer. So I don't have those. All I have are these little tags here. I take them off. Like the store I'm going to, I'm getting premium. So premium, how we know we're taking premium so we don't cross drop. The premium is the red tag. So I know by the load I'm getting 1,000 premium. So I know in my second compartment, which is right here, it holds 1,500 gallons. So I know I can fit 1,000 premium in there. So I'll just stick this here. And all this is here to let me know that I have premium here. So that way I don't put regular unleaded fuel into the premium tank. So when I get to the gas station, I remember that, hey, I got premium in this one. So what I do is I normally drop my regular first. So on this trip, I'm gonna have 2,900 regular in that compartment, which is compartment 1. Compartment 3, I'm gonna put 1,600 regular. And then compartment 4, I'm gonna put 2,950 again. So that'll be 7,500, and then 1,000 premium. I'll have 8,500 gallons total. Now I've seen some guys leave out with more than 8,500 gallons, which is stupid because they're definitely overloaded. I've never loaded more than 8,500 gallons total. Now diesel weighs more, so diesel the most I've left out of and left out with was 7,500. If I've had like a load of diesel fuel. And I'll say this while I'm out of here. This is how you know I'm hauling gas. 1203. So when you're out and about, you'll see fuel trucks. If he had that 1203, you'll know he's hauling regular fuel. Go around, look at the truck a little bit. And that's all we do. Man. Start the baby back up. I gotta do something for a second. After we walk around, and we normally just pull in and start loading the fuel. I left my watch at home. Damn it. Left my damn watch. I just wanted to show you a little bit. I'll probably have some more footage today of me probably at the stop dropping fuel. Just give you a little insight on what I do. Maybe you've seen fuel trucks at the gas station. You always wonder how they do it, how they load it. You know what the process is. So as you pull in, you'll see to the right hand side the loading arms. And everything is colors in the fuel industry, numbers and colors. So if you see the loading arms, you see that the premium, the unleaded, see that? Those are the loading arms there I'm gonna use today. The regular unleaded and the premium. That'll be all for this one. I hope you enjoy the content. If you like it, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll be back at you with another video.